Hi folks, the partisan divide in our country right now is the fault of WordPress. Hi everybody, my name is Greg Crable and this is my podcast, Something I Learned Yesterday, where I take one issue, usually from the world of publishing, and I explain it in just a couple of minutes. I don't mean to pick on WordPress only, but I want to give kind of a vision for how we got to where we are, where people in our country seem to live in two different worlds, right? There's the left world and there's the right world. And then there are these little worlds with, flat earthers and that sort of thing. But we've been divided so that people can see the exact same event and have radically different interpretations of it, which is kind of weird. Back when I was growing up, there was ABC, CBS, NBC, and they, generally speaking, tried to stay mostly in the middle of the road. And that made sense in that environment. But then technology came along, and it became ridiculously easy to promote your own website, your own newsletter, your own podcast, right? So the barrier to entry to getting more content out into the world went down to almost zero. So now there's almost nothing stopping anybody from getting out there and getting their voice out into the public. Now, but the amount of attention that we have is still limited, right? There's only so many hours a day. So when attention stays at one level and content skyrockets so that you have tons and tons more stuff, what's going to happen? That's going to create market forces that favor points of view, that favor outrage, that favor emotional content, that favor going into niches, right? So the partisan divide in the country is really, it's not some big political social upheaval. It's actually just a consequence of technology that makes creating content easier. So what do we do in that situation? Like, what are the opportunities? Let's put it that way. Well, I have three for you. So here are some ideas. The first one is that personality-driven content will do well. That's why, people who leave a newspaper and they go off and they start their own Substack or their own blog or their own YouTube channel, they do well because it's personality-driven content. So that's an option for you. The second is to say, well, people need better curation. So maybe an opportunity is to invest in technologies that curate this content better for the end user. And then the third thing is that expert advice still matters, but it really only matters in areas where there's a high cost in being wrong. Engineering, finance, investing, that kind of thing, where there's an actual serious problem with being wrong, if somebody believes in a flat earth, come on, it really doesn't matter. But if somebody has the wrong ideas about where to invest their money, that matters. So high trust, well-curated expert advice still has a place in places where there are consequences for being wrong. So that's my thought for today. I hope it was helpful. If there's any way I can help you with your business, please get in touch with me. You can find out more about me at crablegroup.com. Thanks so much.